I'm with Dr. Vincent Yang. He is with the Stony Brook University School of Medicine, and he is the moderator this year of the AGA Basic Sciences Plenary. Thank you so much for being here.
You're quite welcome.
Well, tell us briefly, what are the main topics of this year's plenary?
So there are 6 abstracts selected for presentation. They are selected from a group of highly scored abstracts that were submitted to the DDW this year. You can group them into 3 major areas. One on pancreatic cancer, the second on intestinal stem cells, and the third on inflammatory bowel disease.
Very hot topics.
Yes.
And what do you hope that people will get out of these basic science topics?
Yes, I hope the audience will walk away with a feeling that learn some of the most recent and the newest information on basic GI research.
Can you give us a quick glimpse of some of the intriguing basic science issues that you'll be discussing?
Yes, as I said earlier, the topics will be focused on 3 areas, pancreatic cancer, stem cells, and IBD. And these are some of the newest and hottest area of basic research.
Wow. What is the mission of basic sciences? What role do you feel that it's playing here at DDW?
Of course. The mission is really to bring to the audience the newest information on basic GI research today.
You talked about pancreatic islet cell transplants. Is there a reason for excitement there?
Actually, it's mostly on pancreatic cancer.
Okay.
Another area is intestinal stem cell.
Well, what excites you most personally in the basic science area that's going on now?
I think there's a lot of new information coming out of basic laboratories, and many of these are actually can be applied to clinical medicine in the near future.
Really? Do you think that this is something that can quickly jump from research to clinical?
Not quickly, but I think eventually they will contribute to the treatment of diseases such as inflammatory bowel disease and pancreatic cancer.
And do you think that it's important that a clinician today have a real understanding of the basic sciences of what they're treating and caring for?
I do. I think it's important to really understand the mechanism of these diseases, and which eventually will translate to effective treatment.
You seem quite optimistic that real progress is being made.
As a basic scientist, I'm always optimistic.
Do you think the profession is going to change radically in the near future because of some of the advancements that's being made?
I think so. I think we live in an exciting area. I think we live in an exciting time, if you will, that many of the discoveries are now being used in clinical medicine.
Yeah, it seems that the pace of research, digestive disease, just accelerating exponentially.
Absolutely.
Well, Dr. Yang, thank you so much for being here. Is anything else you'd like to add for the members today?
Yes. In addition to the 6 abstracts being selected for presentation, Dr. Stephen Leach from Sloan Kettering Cancer Center is going to talk about some of his most exciting findings from his laboratory on the treatment of pancreatic cancer.
Oh, wow. So that's going to be a highlight of this week's DDW, I'm sure.
Yes, yes. In addition, the AGA is coming out with a new basic science journal called Cellular and Molecular Gastroenterology and Hepatology, and this will be presented at the Basic Science Plenary today.
Well, very exciting. Dr. Yang, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
You're quite welcome.
And if you want to follow more of what's going on at DDW, you can check our blog site, or you can follow us on Twitter, hashtag DDW14.